Qwertyuiop.
It is Lucy's second day at Ross and Bannister's. She has brought some daffodils and a vase to put on her desk.
I see that you intend to stay, Miss Beck.
Mr. Dark, there's one thing I would like to know. Who is Miss Broom?
That's not the correct question.
Miss Broom is no longer alive?
You are tougher than you look, hey?
Please tell me what you know about her.
Miss Broom was the secretary to old Mr. Bannister. She worked here for 43 years and thought she would never leave. But in the last year of work, she was so short-sighted that she could hardly see her work. Her fingers were so stiff she could only type one letter at a time. Old Mr. Bannister had to sack her in the end.
What? After she gave a whole working life to the company?
Well, they did give her a brass clock as a farewell gift. To Miss Broom, this job, this firm, were the only things she had. She didn't have a family, and she had very little money.
Lucy suddenly thinks of Uncle Bert. Lucy's mother had asked him to leave their house after a bad quarrel. But when Lucy's mother saw him in his miserable room, she took pity on him and invited him back. Harry Dark sees a sad look on Lucy's face and thinks she is feeling sorry for Miss Broom.
Are you feeling sorry for Miss Broom?
Mr. Dark, I will fight for this job. It is mine. Miss Broom is not going to get rid of me.
After work, Lucy returns home and discovers that Uncle Bert has prepared supper for her.
Hello, Lucy. I've got some supper for you.
Thanks, but they don't pay me till Friday.
Uncle Bert feels hurt and embarrassed by Lucy's words.
I wish you wouldn't judge me. You don't understand what I'm going through.
Like Miss Broom, Uncle Bert feels unwanted by his own family and wants a bit of kindness from Lucy. He feels miserable. Lucy sees that his hands are shaking. She feels ashamed of herself.
Uncle Bert, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. We want you here with us.
Lucy and Uncle Bert recall the days when Uncle Bert would take her to the park and they would have a good time flying kites. On the third day of work, Lucy knows that it is a fight to the finish. She has come prepared with a plan.
Miss Broom, I have some sad news for you. Old Mr. Bannister passed away 3 years ago. I am now the secretary for Mr. Ross.
You're lying! It can't be true!
I'm not lying. I went to the cemetery last night and saw Mr. Bannister's grave. It is quite close to yours. In fact, I put some flowers on your grave.
Miss Broom is surprised, shocked, and stunned.
Mr. Bannister can't manage without you to help him, Miss Broom.
I am sure he can manage all right. He is the one who sacked me.
They were concerned about your health. That's why they let you go. But Mr. Dark told me that Mr. Bannister really missed you.
At this moment, Lucy notices that the typewriter keys look wet, as though with tears.
Mr. Bannister really misses you. He needs you to continue helping him where he is now.
The typewriter remains silent. Lucy waits for a while and then types a farewell letter to Miss Broom.
Farewell, Miss Broom. I'm sure you'll be happy in your new job.
Lucy makes a paper dart out of a farewell letter to Miss Broom. She throws the paper dart out of the window and it is carried away in the wind. The office of Ross and Bannisters is a happy place now. Mr. Ross is really pleased with his new secretary.
You're a winner, Miss Bag. I wonder how you did it.